Well, I remember the last time he beat me, obviously, 3-0. But like season before this,
he's also got a good record on Tony, right?
Yeah, he has a good record. He has a good record against KOF right now, to be honest. He has a real good record on KOF right now. A lot of it is that I feel like Connecticut doesn't know how to deal with lasers. So like he gets away with murder for like certain things.
Yeah, you have to learn that shielding isn't good against Falco.
You're gonna have to crouch cancel or something, right?
Yeah, you have to CC. There are like 2 options. You can, if your character has a good back air, you can hold shield, and like when the laser hits you, if you think they're gonna go in after the laser, you can back air.
Okay.
Or like do an aerial immediately to like stuff his approach. Or if you don't have that option, then your best bet is just to crouch cancel it and just do your fastest option when you think he is gonna go in after a laser.
Okay.
But like the main thing is like most Falcos have a rhythm where like, you ever heard of counting mix-ups?
No.
So there's a lot of players that get into like this habit where they'll do the same thing a certain number of times in neutral. Even though it might be a different thing, they'll do it a certain way. So you'll be able to tell, like, if like a Fox does like 3 dash dances and then will up smash, or if he does like 2 dash dances and then he'll do a running shine, and stuff like that, like the number of times he'll like flick the stick back and forth before he goes in. Kais is really good at reading counting mix-ups. That's why he can like grab spacies a lot. Is he'll just read like, okay, silver dash dance like 3 times. On the 4th one, he's gonna go in. And sometimes he's wrong because I'm like getting better at mixing them up.
Right.
But if he gets it right, then that's like such a huge reward.
Yeah, especially against spacies. Against spacies, they're very murderable. But the problem is getting to the point where you can actually touch them, and even then, like Shine is a decent like get out of combo tool. Decent. I'm not saying it's like
it requires you to be tight with your combos.
Because if you're not, you're gonna get Shine, and God forbid it's Falco, because then you just got carried through a combo.
Yeah. There are some times when it's like okay though. Like if you reach past 130, Falco can't actually kill confirm like 90% of the cast.
Oh really?
Yeah. Once Marth hits over 110, Shine back air isn't actually real.
Oh wow.
Well, it stops being real at like 120 to 130 range, but like effectively, if you DI correctly, then Shine stops being a combo tool way earlier.
Shadowhawk, not Shadowhawk, PineappleTommy keeping it pretty close. Trying to go for a game, trying to close this out. Still in advantage right now. Went back to neutral.
Getting too involved when he's trying to edge guard. Like he's getting the grabs off stage, but the only thing you really need to do is just throw Falco off stage, then run off, then double jump back on with a Nair. And Nair lasts so long that it'll beat like most side B options.
I agree.
And then if he tries to go for an up B, then there's no threat when Falco up Bs. So you can just run out there and kill him.
I agree. Like he can. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't dimensional cape when he like landed on stage. I know that's the thing. Like dimensional cape from like ledge.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yo, Tommy's face. I had the same fucking reaction, bro.
Falco isn't like Falco's good at tech chasing, like especially good at tech chasing on platforms. But on flat ground, his main goal is just to get you on a platform, because he doesn't have a guaranteed kill setup. Off of, well, unless he like dares you off stage.
Yeah.
But he has to kind of read you harder unless you're on a platform. And when you're on a platform, he can just flick the stick, the C stick, and it covers like 3 out of 4 options.
Yeah, you know you're not lying. You're definitely not lying.
Yeah.
It's like, the thing about Tommy, he plays such a good character, and I feel like if he's just a little bit more consistent in certain areas, he'd be great. Like
edge guards.
Edge guards. Yeah. Like you're a Meta Knight, dude.
Spacies you need to like land edge guards 100% consistently. Like against Falco specifically, I'm pretty sure Meta Knight can cover like everything Falco has off stage. Yeah, that was a bad dare.
Yeah, that was looking rough for the boy. Okay, what? Like,
Oh,
yo, Tony just beat Kais.
oh, Kais is out.
Yeah, Kais is out. Kais is
That's
out.
kinda,
Kais not getting that rent money for once.
Kais actually wasn't gonna enter singles today, and then he heard I was entering, so he was like, I can't let Silver win.
Yeah.
But
Apparently, you let us win.
ooh, all right, Grubledge.
Ooh.
Grubledge. Nice.
Oh, nice. And see, that's more what I want to see. Consistency off stage. The one laser, the one swag laser.
It doesn't actually do anything either because lasers don't do any percent.
But it kind of frustrates them and like kind of pressure because it keeps them in place.
It's a tilt laser.
Yeah, tilt.
Something I'd like to see more out of PineappleTommy actually is a better out of shield game. Like up smash out of shield is really strong against Falco because Falco's dare will lose the most upward facing move. So like an up smash will just clean beat down air every time, or it'll favorably trade at the very least.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Unless you're like Ness's up smash, like you're fine.
Yeah, and we don't talk about Ness's up smash.
One time, like I was trying to double jump cancel, I ended up like JC up smash, and like I somehow landed that into up tilt and an up air combo, and like got it.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
No.
You can't. He didn't acknowledge like Daddy Smoke will always go for like an on-stage recovery over a low one.
Is that a good or bad thing?
That's just the limitation of Falco, is that if you go low, then you're like so when you throw spacies off stage, you can cover an immediate jump like a high jump, and they're gonna side B on stage, which isn't so laggy that you can cover everything, but it's laggy enough to where if you're on stage and you expect it, you'll punish it every single time. But and then there's like middle of the stage where he'll sweet spot the ledge with side B. And then there's below the ledge. Tommy was kind of just like skipping the first two steps where Falco's above the ledge and just kind of covering the underneath the ledge preemptively for no reason.
You're really good at this is not necessarily the same thing, but like you're really good at like understanding the Yomi layers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like pointing out where people are going too far in it. Like you're the one who pointed out to me that I'm way too deep in my Yomi layer for pills.